But I don't know why we definitely are very different, but we do have all of the same icks. Like we can easily get just like over
It's
the
so
same
funny because I'll
things.
help you do something or say something. I'm like, like I know I'm right. Let me call Toy. He's like, no, it don't even count for you to call her because y'all the same person.
We do. So we do think a lot alike when it
Mhm.
comes down to our values and our morals and just how we operate. And I think that's just kind of like
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Latora.
And I am Latoya, and this is
Twinspired,
Twinspired, the podcast that's all about real, unfiltered conversation on life, love, business, and everything in between. We are twin sisters on a mission to juggle relationships, parenting, building empires, and creating a family legacy without losing our minds.
So, whether you're here for a laugh, some inspiration, or just a little twin magic to brighten your day, you're in the right place.
Let's dive in.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. We are on another episode of the Twinspired podcast. We are on episode 18. And again, time is flying like crazy, right? This week's episode, we're going to talk about all of the crazy things that y'all think about twins. So we want to debunk some of the craziness. Debunk. There you go.
She bulking. I don't know what she's bulking.
Okay, we're gonna debunk. That's hair. But we're gonna debunk some of the fiction or some of the, what is it called? What would we say?
The myths,
the
behind the misconceptions.
Yes.
Okay.
All the craziness we had to deal with our whole entire lives that was completely annoying. We're gonna just talk about that. So, sis, how was your week?
So far, so good. We are still in the process of clearing out the house, and it feels like moving. Okay, still just getting everything done. It's a lot of little things left, and like somebody just come get it. Okay, all of it.
Just throw everything away.
Yeah, throw it all away. I've been trying to just get rid of stuff. So other than that, it's been okay. I'm working a little extra hours, and as y'all see, I'm in some scrubs today.
Okay,
it is what it is. Okay, we need like 18 bags, but we're paying for 2 large checked bags, and we get a carry-on and a personal item. So that's about 4 bags per person. So yeah, it's a lot.
Can't y'all ship? Won't y'all just ship?
The shipping is ignorant. Okay, like tariffs didn't roll back. So
okay. I asked the guy next door though. The next door people, they ship everywhere. They be putting everything in them bins. Those big old.
It's probably still we're gonna pay a tax in Thailand when we get it. So yeah, it's just no,
Dang.
Not gonna happen. We getting rid of artwork. I don't know. Daddy gonna have to take some stuff home.
No, you could do it to me. I was gonna make a whole art wall right here. So
yeah, that's where the art's gonna be then.
I already have some of her art. I have some every time the sisters move, and at the time I had the bigger house, so everybody would just leave their stuff with me. So I already got some of y'all.
I'm trying not to do that, but if you volunteer,
okay,
because we definitely didn't want to ship it, and I'm just over it. So yeah. How was your week?
It was good. My new thing this week is I'm back in the gym. I went to the gym for the first time today. Tora called me. I was like, where you at? I was like, let me just finish this mile and I'm on my way home. So yeah, I'm back in the gym trying to get, these knees be hurting. So I'm like, Toy, you need to be working out. Like walking up the stairs, I be about to die. So I'm like, okay, for real, you got to get back on your workout journey. Plus, I realized that although, of course, I'm a hairstylist and I post like so much hair stuff, my clients really lock in on my social media when I'm posting just like everyday life stuff. They love to see you work out. They love to see what you eat and what you cook and what restaurants you going to. So it's just like people want to really know your life, but at the same time, it's so inspiring to them. Everybody be like, oh, I posted my workout video today. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, let me get back on it because again, you know what I'm saying? It's inspiring to others. They inspire me. I inspire them. And at the end of the day, I need to be healthy. So yeah.
I am really bad about like I'll shoot some content all day, even begin editing it. I'm just not gonna finish. I ain't gonna do that voiceover. Girl, there's so much stuff just sitting in the drafts that I'm like, let me just do this. So I'm gonna get better.
Yeah, my workout videos though, I don't put that much effort into it. I literally pick a template on CapCut, boom, 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 pow, and I'm a voiceover real quick because it's only 10 seconds, 30 seconds. It ain't like a whole ordeal. So
yeah, but yours be actually like kind of funny. You say funny things. Yeah. So no, I need to get better.
So yeah, you guys, let's just dive right on in. So sis, how was your experience? You feel like growing up as a twin? Because to me, it always felt weird and awkward. Like people would be like, oh, I think it's the coolest thing to be a twin. And I just do like, no.
It's weird, very, very weird. Like, especially because we're identical, and I feel like we were way more identical as children, and we'll just put in a little clip or pictures of us as babies. But it's weird to have somebody that shares your face, that looks like you. We have the same voice. People say that all the time. Well, you guys even have the same voice. So I don't know. It feels very much like alienation. Like we're just aliens.
Yeah, I feel
Like
weird.
why are we the same exact people? Like everyone else has their individuality, and I feel like we have to fight for it a bit more, because no matter what, they pair you together as like, I'm never just me by myself. I'm twin. And
Yeah.
I used to hate for people to call me twin, because I knew that you didn't know me personally. If you
Mm-hmm.
didn't try to know my name or know the difference between us, you don't really know me personally. They used to be like, twin, and I was like, that automatically pairs me with somebody else when I am my own individual. So
Mm-hmm.
as I got into high school, that was really like a big thing for me, and we really tried hard to be as different as possible. She's always been extremely like fabulous at all times, and I was like an athlete. Okay, not saying I wasn't fabulous, but like she was fab. Okay, but yeah, it's always been very different. And then the dumb questions.
Yeah, the dumb questions is what took me out. It's like growing up, you're always going to get people to come and they're going to look and they're going to do this little,
Oh my God, it's
oh
so
my
annoying.
God.
I'm like, how long are you gonna do this?
Right. And yeah, forever.
I really start looking at
Or
people
they're
like,
like, so are y'all twins? And we're like, yes, we're twins.
nah, we cousins.
Right. So how far apart? So now we got to go through the whole ordeal of, you got to answer all these questions. So who was born first? Oh, so when's your birthday?
The same day.
The same exact day. So as we, had to go through that, like imagine once you started talking, it started to happen. So we could have been 5 and a stranger is going to walk up and be like, oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. Look at the twins. And imagine you having a bad day. You just don't even feel like
entertaining nobody.
Exactly.
And even putting on a good face.
Exactly. I feel like regular people didn't have to go through that. Not saying regular, but single haired people did not have to go with that. I mean, have to deal with that in having a bad day and people just randomly always coming up to talk to you. So it's kind of like it kind of forced you to have to be like, let me put my little attitude to the side because forced us to be fake at an early age.
Pretty much. Like, I don't want to, this is dumb.
Yeah.
And then they show you off like it's show and tell. Hey, honey, come over here and look at these twins. It's like, are we science project?
Right.
Like, I don't want to be on show and tell.
That's so funny because when you say science project, because I felt like that my whole life, like that whole science project thing. I remember when I was pregnant, I didn't want people like random strangers to be like asking me all those questions again. Like, oh my God, are you pregnant? How many months are you? What are you having? And I'm like, dang, this is it all over again. But of course, me being by myself, now I got random people saying, can I touch your belly? Like,
I don't get that. I've never wanted to touch anybody's belly unless it was like yours.
Right. If it's somebody I haven't seen like and they're little and I'm like, oh, it's so cute little, but not no random person I don't know. I just want to see if it's tight, to be honest. I just love a tight belly. It's just something about that little tight basketball belly. It's so cute.
That's so funny.
But yeah, so being pregnant just turned it around. Like now I'm walking around single. Nobody knows that I'm a twin. But now pregnant, it's just like, oh my God. I'm like, oh God, this is it all over again. So yeah, that bothered me. But also people would have like the dumbest questions. It's like, if I hit you, would she feel it?
Where does that come from? Like, has that happened ever really in real life? Does that happen, or did y'all all see the same dumb movie? Because I get that question all the time.
Yeah.
If I say something to you, will she hear it? If y'all think the same thing, like we don't have telekinesis. We don't like the same people. I've always hated her boyfriends. They may have been cute when we first saw them, like, oh, okay, he's cute. But the second they start dating, okay, we don't like the same people. We never switched boyfriends. We switched classes one time.
And that was because the teachers play a prank on each other. So it was just them. Because we switched classes, then what the heck? It's going to happen. So yeah.
We switched work. We done did some other switching that we're not going to talk about. We did some other stuff once, okay?
I have definitely used her license, like I said.
Yes.
Before the previous episode.
She did. She got me a ticket.
Yeah. Yeah. Had to do what I had to do.
No. But for us, the twins, and we're identical twins, how do you feel about fraternal twins or boy-girl twins? Do you feel like they're equal?
like equally weird? Got the same weird things
Yeah,
that we?
is
They
it
got the
like
twin ick,
yeah, like when you go to a twin festival, can it be?
boy and girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean they still grew up in the same. They're roommates.
Uh-huh.
They might not be the same egg and same sack mates. We're sack mates,
We split embryo.
right?
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. We were like, we could have been conjoined.
Yeah, that would have been. I couldn't have did
That
it.
would have been sick. Cut
Y'all
my
seen
arm
them
off.
conjoined twins that be like one be married and it's
That's
like
insane.
y'all gotta have
The other
sex
one
and
just
stuff,
hanging
but the
over
other
here.
person just stuck to you like,
Could I read a book?
oh Jesus. Thank you, God. We separate.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But no, the twin gene, they say that it skips a generation, but I think we're the only twins in our family. I haven't met any other older twins or heard of any thereafter. So we don't know when the next set comes along. I hope it's on Toya's side with her grandkids, because I'm good.
True
Okay.
fact, my son actually has a baby on the way right now, and the mom is an identical twin.
Oof.
So I told him when they say it skipped the generation, it skipped me. So of
Mhm.
course he could have, some twins, and then of course it's still a possibility that of course this girl has twins that runs in her family because she's
Mhm.
identical twin. So hopefully
crazy.
he don't just get stuck like that. But if he do, I'm just gonna be a grandma too.
Mm-mm.
So
No.
gender reveal is like next month. So I don't know what's the what next month.
They thought I was pregnant with twins on was it the second one? I don't know. We did a bunch of ultrasounds, and every time I was just like, Lord, I'm trying to tell Lord, I will leave one of these babies at this hospital. Don't even show me the second one.
For real.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. 2 diapers, 2
Yeah.
bottles up twice. No, man.
Yeah, I
Can't see how
honestly
people do
always
it.
feel, I honestly feel, I'd be like, dang, I feel sorry for them. Like, it's cute, like in the moment. But I'd be like, dang, I feel so sorry for them. Like, 2 babies. One baby is hard. One baby already have you not sleeping, walking around here looking crazy, tired, like all the things.
Exhausted,
So
almost delirious.
yes, so I could not imagine 2, and it doesn't matter how much you think you have help. It's 2 parents in a house or in all of the things. Ultimately, you only got 2 boobs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the dad can only do so much, and at the end of the day, somebody still has to work, and so he still gets to leave, and you're gonna be stuck at the house with them 2 kids by yourself. So I don't know. I ain't never felt like twins was like the lucky draw. I felt like that was just
I
kind of
feel
like.
like it's a one and done for sure.
Mhm.
Like our mom had us and was done. Got it. You went from no babies to 2. You done. You
Mhm.
deserve whatever piece you have. But to have 2, I just couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I don't want mine to have 2. I don't want to babysit 2 grandbabies at the same time. I just don't want that for my life. Okay. I just want one kid at a time. Give me,
At all times.
space them out and let it be one at a time. And I'm not in a rush. Like, congrats, you about to be a grandma. I'm not
Girl.
ready for that.
That's so weird. But I look forward to it. Either
Yeah.
way it go. They know I'm not going to be that type that's going to be babysitting all the time. Plus, they don't even stay here in Orlando anyway. So I already just know it's going to be whenever they come in town, I get to hang out with the kiddo. But another thing, I remember one of my coworkers, she had 2 sets of twins.
Mm-mm.
And when she got pregnant that second time and she said she was pregnant, I remember I kind of let it slip. And I didn't mean to be rude, but I was like, oh my God, you are so unlucky. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that in a bad way, but you just literally went from you was a single kid. You just had one son, and then turned around 3 years later, you got pregnant again, and you ended up with twins. So now you got 3. You got a little 3-pack. Okay, cool. That's cool. Now you done had a whole nother probably unexpected pregnancy, and now you got 5 kids. Like, girl, your whole life just changed. You got a basketball team.
Yeah, like what type
And
of car do you drive?
that's the first thing I said. What kind of car would you drive? Like, now you have to get a van or a truck, or now it's not just like you just had a baby and not, and you just go buy some clothes in the crib. First of all, you got to go get a whole nother vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
That's just too much.
that's crazy. And they were both fraternal, so that of course that meant her body did this. Yeah, I remember just learning that a couple years ago that the men are the only ones that could produce the identicals, and the females are what produce the fraternals, because females drop 2 eggs, and that's how you get the fraternals in 2 separate eggs, and then men with the super sperm split into 2. So yeah,
I didn't know the men with the super sperm. I'm gonna have to look that up.
yeah,
I feel
it's
like I've heard
basically
something of the sort before, but
yeah, because there's no other way for it to be 2 eggs. A man ain't got nothing to do with it being 2 eggs in that body that got fertilized at the same
Right.
time. Your body dropped them 2 eggs. doing ovulation. I don't know why the heck it did it, but maybe because it's genetics that it just did it, or is it just coincidental?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, my body just made one of them eggs just extra slipped out, an extra egg slipped out, or what?
Yeah. So being identical twins, I feel like to some extent it for the kids' sake, it hasn't been too bad. Like our kids always knew us apart. I don't know if it's the mommy scent because like we can be, both of us right in front of pretty much almost a newborn, but kids learn their mother's scent. So the kids never mix us up. The husbands never really. Now Hubs, if I do my hair a certain way or something, he be like, "You look just like your dang on sister,"
Yeah,
or
mine said the
something
same
like
thing.
that.
He
Like you over there looking like
girl,
your sister,
right? You over there looking like your sister. And I'm like, but he said in the type of way, like
right?
you over there looking like your sister.
Right, right. See, that's how it be. Like, no, we don't. We don't think about it. Ugh. Anywho, the only person that really struggled pretty much all of our life is our dad.
Girl, don't talk about it again.
Daddy,
We said that one time in the
okay?
episode already.
Daddy didn't know us apart. Okay.
I don't
So,
think the uncles did either.
oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, you expect your parents and maybe your siblings, and our siblings did pretty good of knowing us apart. And obviously the kids, but no, close friends can tell us apart. But yeah, no, twinning it's cool, but it's weird at the same time.
Yeah.
I love to see other twins. I love to see triplets. I feel like I've only seen one set in my life.
Yeah, me too.
But anything beyond twins kind of became, now with like in vitro and artificial.
It just seems like twins are very popular just in general. Like I don't remember twins like that. Us growing up, like seeing a whole bunch of twins, but now it's just like everybody got twins. So I don't know. Is it? I'm really gonna do the research on that on why now is it more popular. But
Right.
I don't see it in all cultures though.
I feel like I haven't paid attention to
Yeah.
other cultures enough to see if there's multiples. And then do they bring them home? Because again, I would have left one at the hospital. No, just don't.
No,
They
at
would
16,
separate it at
definitely I
birth.
would have been like traumatized at
Mhm.
having twins at 16. Like that's tough.
Mhm.
Parenting already was scary. Just the thought of I'm gonna have a whole human that I'm gonna be responsible for and bring home too is just like unbearable.
And daycare for two. Daycare is a struggle. Like, listen, $400 or so a month. Sometimes 300.
No,
Not
not
a
a
month,
month.
a week.
Yeah.
Girl, no. I know, absolutely. I could not have done it. One of our old friends had twins. And most twins, little does people know, but most multiples are born premature. So they're usually smaller. So they usually spend a little bit of time in the NICU. They have feeding tubes and everything. But we went to see we were born premature. So we were really, really tiny too. Like we didn't fit premature diapers or any of those
Mom
premature
used to
clothes.
cut the diaper in half and
Right.
have to
And
tape
put
it.
it on. So I stayed in the hospital a little longer than she did, and she went home and got fat. So they used to call us fat and skinny. Or fat and
fatty
poo.
and poo.
Yeah, fatty and poo. But I wasn't eating as well, and like I said, she went home. She got plump. So, but we evened out real quick. By the time we started crawling and everything, she lost her little baby weight, and we were good. But I don't have many pictures of us like really small, except for that one.
Dad has a lot of pictures.
Oh, okay.
I remember somebody threw away our twin book, our baby book. One of the exes.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Raggedy.
Anywho, yeah, so I know every time I run into twins, I kind of ask them like, how do y'all feel about being twins? Like, I kind of do that little quick little interview, like especially if they sit in my chair, because I've done a couple sets of twins, and usually they'll either come in together or one come one day and the one come later on in the week. One gets their hair done and say, oh, my sister wants hers done too. She was just waiting for me to get mine done first. So I always like get to kind of just joke and have the quick conversation, like, so how was it for y'all growing up? And we all say the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Exact same thing, like feeling weird, feeling like almost like you're an alien, or you're just like, what I'm saying, like I'm just a person with a whole third arm hanging off or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you staring at me all the time? And then of course the things where people say stuff like, oh, why didn't you tell me you were a twin? And it's just like,
it does not come up in conversation. Like, I'm not going to introduce myself and say, hey, my name's Latora. We talking about nothing about family, but by the way, I'm an identical twin. No one knows that. So we see people out all the time in public, and they were like, hey girl, and I'll be like, I try not to be rude because I don't want them to be like, dang, I saw you the other day. You was acting funny.
That's what they say.
You know, so I'd be like, hey, girl.
Don't even know.
And then her be like, you don't even know that person. I'm like, no
But you have to
idea.
do that because again, we've dealt with it for so long where you're having those days where you don't really feel like explaining it, or you don't really feel like doing the whole I gotta talk, I gotta do all this extra stuff. So on a day where you're not even like in the mood to talk to people and somebody be like, oh hey girl, what up? You just go with it because it's so much easier to be like, oh hey, how you been? Okay, all right, see you later.
Right.
But if I say, oh, you must don't know me, you know my twin. Oh my god, I didn't know you had a twin.
Yes.
Then you got to go through all the twin questions
So
again.
do you
it's
do
just
hair
like,
too? No, I'm clearly in scrubs. I don't do hair. You don't want me to do your hair. I promise it don't. It ain't gonna look like you want it to look. I have locks for a reason. Okay, but yeah, no, I do that all the time. Now, if it's a guy or like he coming in for a hug or something, I'll be like, hold up, like you might know my sister, or not that people just be giving me all the hugs. Let me clear that. But that happened crazy.
Okay,
but yeah,
no, that happened though. That happened like 2 years ago. We was out, and I was out with the hubs, but I happened to walk off with sis to go to the bathroom. When I was walking back, the guy was like, "Hey, what up?" And he went. I was like, "No, bro, you must don't know me. You know my sister." Because I don't feel like explaining this to him. Like, who is that? Hey, he's like, you probably lying. I was like, no, I'm for real. I'm serious. I do got this one. Yeah, like for real.
Somebody on Marketplace was like, "Oh, you did like a presentation at OTC or something like that. Is this Toya?" I was like, "No, it's not. It's you probably know my sister, but are you coming to get the table or not?" Like,
because I'm not gonna go.
If I am Toya, are you coming to get the table? Because I
Okay.
need it gone. But yeah, no, that's just weird.
Yeah. So do you feel like do you feel like? Did you ever feel like one of us was the smarter twin or the dumber twin, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I feel like we were pretty equal. I feel like we have different talents, which I don't understand. Like twins, identical twins, although our DNA is exactly the same. If she went out and murdered somebody, our DNA would match. If they came to arrest me, my DNA would be on the scene because we have the exact same DNA.
Yeah.
However, we have different fingerprints.
And also, if we did a DNA for our kids,
yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I am biologically her kid's mother. She's biologically my kid's mother. But we have different fingerprints. So if this heifer was real good about doing her crime and wore some gloves, I can go to jail. Okay. It was so funny because
our hair DNA, like you pull a strand of hair. That's so
I mean, mind you, like if they're doing like drug stuff, that would be different. But no, we are exactly the same
so
DNA.
It'd be our dental records would be what different. A marker would be different.
And our
tattoos, our fingerprints. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. I mean, our faces now, we look a little different. Mine is longer. I have a pointier chin, and hers is a little shorter and rounder face.
And now I done grew this mole over the last 3 years. Don't know where that came from.
Are you gonna get it taken off?
It's flat, so I'm not even sure how that works. And I'm kind of used to it now at this point. It's just there. I'm so glad that it doesn't bother me. But it just literally popped up. It just it started out as a pimple. I must have picked it. I did something. I don't know. It just started to slowly but surely get a little bit bigger, and it's just been there. And I'm just like, okay. Most of the time when I put on makeup, you don't see it anyway. So
yeah. So of the twins that we've met, can you name 3 sets that you remember? Their names.
Blue and Jonathan and Blue.
Jennifer
and Blue
and Jonathan.
Okay, the Blues.
Okay.
Who else?
Sid and Fred.
Sid
I don't know their last name. Sid and Fred. Where y'all at? Okay. Was that in Georgia?
That was in Georgia.
Fort Stewart, Georgia. Sid and Fred. Where y'all at? Okay. I don't know y'all last name.
What the heck else? We done met so many twins. Our 8th grade year, we had a set of 8.
What?
Remember we had that whole separate class picture?
I don't remember.
Girl,
I'm old.
That is so sad. So in 8th grade, we got out there by the bus loop. They did a whole 8th grade class, and then they said since it was a set of twins, and we had 8 sets of twins, like half fraternal, half identical, and they said they wanted to give us our own picture. So we all stayed behind, and all the other kids went back in class, and we did our own twin group picture.
Sounds about right. Sounds like it.
That's crazy. Where is the 3rd set of twins that we can name?
We know some younger twins, the Browns.
Okay, Bria and Renee.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the cousins, the kids' cousins. Yeah. So I'm good with that. But yeah, we have definitely met a lot of twins. They have this festival every year that we really want to go to.
I want to go.
But Tori's gonna be gone, so I don't know how we're gonna make that festival because
they need to do one overseas.
That'd be dope.
But no, I see it. Why Tori sent me this old super sad video with all these twins reuniting after like 2 years, and they was like crying and all sort of stuff. I'm like, gonna send me this old sad twin video. This is definitely gonna be us. But why you send this to me?
It's like, I don't think it's gonna be us, because when Tora was gone for a month in Thailand the first time, we literally, like, we don't FaceTime each other now because she's in the city, and we don't even talk every day. And it's maybe because we just know that she's, that
Right up
each
the
other are
road,
close. So it's
right?
just like, I don't really gotta talk to her. But the moment she left, it was like, oh, let me FaceTime Tora. Let me
Every
FaceTime
day,
Tora. Let me
every
FaceTime
day.
Tora.
It's like, what y'all
Every day.
doing?
Yeah, what
We
y'all
ain't
doing?
doing that. We
Right.
just laying in the bed. We up
No
early this
reason.
morning, but yeah,
Yeah, what y'all doing? Let
we
me
felt
see y'all
close to
background.
family that way, right?
Mhm.
Everything we did, we was posting. She was like, let me go on her feed and see what they doing today. So
she better step on that content while she there, because she finna be a full-time content creator
I better be.
for sure, because she ain't got no choice, because we need to know what's going on at all times. And that's just that. But yeah, so out of my kids, I know only one of them wishes to have twins. Like one of my daughters was just like, if I gotta have kids, I just rather it just be twins and be done.
Yeah.
Which I feel like in that aspect, cool. But it's a daughter. I feel like there's difference. Of course, we talked about that before. There's a difference in having a grandkid from your son's side and then, from the daughter side, what I'm saying, of it. Because with the son, if they're not married, then most of
don't
the
get
time
the baby
you don't
that
get the
often.
baby that often. You don't really have that much influence. But when there's the daughter side, the daughter's gonna be like, are you gonna come stay with me for 2 weeks when I first have the baby? It's just a little bit different, a little bit more hands-on, a little bit more, they're always calling you for more advice and what should I do, and the baby is doing this and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a different experience. So if I had to choose, I would choose for it to be one of my daughters that have twins, that, just so I would be able to kind of be there to help out a little bit, more. So yeah.
So what would you like people to know about you that separates you from gives you your own individuality as a twin?
Well, like you said, we're completely different as far as our fashion sense and just our creativity. Of course, like, you know how to paint. It's not that I don't know how to paint and draw. Well, I probably wouldn't know how to paint. I know how to color really good. So I feel like I can paint. Feel like I could mix some stuff together, but I'm good with coloring hair. So to me, I feel like you might be painting on a canvas and doing it. I'm doing it with hair.
Right.
Also, I don't know. I feel like we like the same foods and we kind of have the same icks. Because me and Tor both, you can start a fight by smacking.
Lord.
Smacking might start a fight. Just in
I
general.
don't even like real loud crunching. Like,
yeah,
I don't like real loud gulping. I say it all the time. Like, control your neck, fix your neck, because like, why is your did you have to be thirsty right by my ear? Like, Jaden would just come and sit beside me, take a big old drink, like goom goom. I want to punch him in the Adam's apple. Oh, I hate that so much.
I just don't like no noises that come from your mouth.
Me either. No food noises. Like, I don't want to hear you eat or drink at all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'd be like over there sounding like a billy goat. Like,
I just hate it so much. Why does your food make so much noise?
I can't stand when the dog do it. The dog be down there crunching this back in his food. I'm like, he just gonna wait till the TV go off and go over there and eat that food. Like, it just pisses me off.
Baby girl would be in the back seat. I had to turn the radio up. I'm like, you killing me. You killing me, baby girl. She'd be like, what? Mommy, I'm just eating. I'm like, please hurry up. Hurry up and finish that food.
I don't like when people individually eat their chips. Like, just do not be talking about.
Yes, like, put the whole chip in your mouth.
Say you want to fight.
Put the whole chip in your mouth and then crunch down, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
But also, when people slurp their little noodle up.
Yeah, I don't like when people slurp coffee and they be like, but it's hot. Like, well, wait until it cool down.
Use
or
a
walk
straw.
out of here.
Use a straw.
I had to almost kick my other provider out of our office. So I'm like, girl, you about to go. You about to go, or I'm about to go. Because if you slurp that coffee one more time.
Okay.
So yeah.
But no, it's so funny because she was just here this weekend. She could just love to snack her food. She'd be like,
it tastes better. It don't taste better.
So she came to the shop. She probably said to eat. And she was like, yep, we go sit in the lobby because I'm finna snack my food. I'm like,
take your rope out there.
And she was out there tearing it up though. But that food was so good. But yeah. But I don't know why we definitely are very different, but we do have all of the same icks. Like, we can easily get just like, over
it's
the
so
same
funny
things.
Because hubby will do something or say something. I'm like, like, I know I'm right. Let me call Toy. He's like, no, it don't even count for you to call her because y'all the same person.
We do. So we do think a lot alike when it comes down to our values and our morals and just how we operate. And I think that's just kind of like, I can't even say that's like being raised together like regular siblings, because my kids are 1,000% opposite each other. Like, they one thing's on this side and the other person thinks way on the other side, and just like, were y'all in the same house? Like, do y'all have the same values? Like, it's so weird.
Who raised you?
Yeah, like, who that one over there got them daddy jeans?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like funny, but I don't know if it's because we're twins or identical and we were really one split into two that we're a lot more alike when it comes down to how we think about things, how we operate. Because we're both like Never been the type to spend a whole lot of money. Now I would spend more money than she will,
I am cheap as hell.
but I don't know why she is, because she's a whole freaking medical in the
I
medical.
like
so
to
she
keep
makes
my money
actually
to
good
spend
money.
it on like vacations
Me too.
and bigger things. Like I don't, little small gratitude here and there. I can pass that. Like I don't really need that. I can grab something, walk around the store with it, and I'll be like, I don't really need this. I'm gonna put it back. Toya gonna get it. Toya gonna get it in every color. And I'll be like, I don't never go shopping with her because she'll make you buy some extra stuff that you don't need. And
Yeah.
I still be at the counter putting stuff back. Like, no, ma'am. This is actually, I'm not going to get that. Put that back. Put that back.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've always been a shopper. So when it comes down to fashion and stuff like that, if it's cheap, it's not overly expensive, I'm down for it. But yeah, so we're the same in that aspect. But
Toya has fashion sense that I just be like, no.
yeah,
I went in her closet last week. She got way too many clothes, first of all. And then I was like, I don't like this for you. And then like she'll wear sequins. I haven't got there yet.
Shiny and metallic.
Nothing shiny, really, really overly shiny. Like I'm never.
Yeah, I remember I put out a whole gold metallic suit, and she was just like, "What?
Oh my God, are you wearing that?" Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
she's like, I'm not that grown yet. I don't think I can do it. But then too, I remember we were like especially when we used to go to like the thrift stores and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, this is ugly, but it's so cute at the same time.
Yeah, she'll say stuff like that. She's always like shoulder pads, and for me, I'm just now coming around to something with some shoulder pads. I used to be like, absolutely not. So our fashion sense is very, very different.
Yeah.
Our parenting style is a little different. Like I'm super duper duper hands on, and like I'm digging through your grades every couple of days. So I'd be like, if you failing, it's on you. You know, like you know what you were supposed to be doing.
If you want to be dumb, you can be dumb. How many years you want to take to finish school? You're gonna finish it though.
Yeah.
So if you want to be dumb about it, you want to be on punishment, then you just keep it up.
Not be in them grades weekly. Like let me see what you missing. Why this late? Let me email this teacher right now.
Yeah. I'm just it was 3 of them, 1 of me. I was like, I can't do it. If y'all want to fail, you just gonna fail, and you're gonna repeat that grade. You're gonna be in summer school. So what you want to do? You want to spend your summer there, or you don't? So right. Once I said that, it was just like, okay, so you finna get your life together or not? So yeah. But anywho, you guys, we are at our 30-minute mark. But yeah, we just wanted to get on here and tell you guys about the twin experience and everything that we experienced, like pretty much growing up. Like, so, if you guys could be mindful of those things, because just imagine somebody like putting a camera in your face, or paparazzi constantly every time you walking somewhere or doing something, people are just asking you these random questions, and you just kind of like, get that camera out my face. I don't talk right now.
I don't. Yeah,
that's what it feels like. It feels like being a celebrity and get the camera out your face. It made us popular by default, of course. You know what I'm saying? So we instantly had haters. We instantly had people that were jealous of us because the boys was talking, and different people were like, oh, twins. So yeah, just I don't know, y'all. Just be mindful.
Okay, so we just gonna knock out all the questions. Can you feel what I feel?
No.
Okay. Do we think the same exact things?
No.
Do we like the same people?
Nope.
Okay. What's another one? Of course, if I hit you, do you feel it?
Yeah, I hate that.
Our kids were not planned. The boys just happened to be. We did not have a pregnancy pact. We were not trying to have a twin pregnancy. Hopefully, we're not having twin grandchildren. Hopefully, it'll be on the next generation. What's another question you get all the time?
Do our husbands know us apart? Do our kids know us apart? All that type of stuff like that. Everybody.
We don't have birthmarks. You don't have a birthmark, right? Because I don't have a birthmark unless you done grew one. No birthmarks.
Tor tried to grow a dimple though one time. Like try to put a dimple, try to smile real hard one day. I don't know. She tried to move her cheek a certain way. I was like, "What the hell is that? What is that on your face?"
Don't be mad. Don't be mad about my dimple.
Don't
okay,
be mad.
I'm gonna just post a picture with my dimples. Okay.
Okay.
Anywho, but yeah, whatever other twin questions y'all have, put them in the comments. We will respond. No matter how crazy they may be, but we want y'all to have a full understanding. And this may not apply to all twins. Some twins may have those powers.
I've never met a set though, because
me either.
Every single last one of them that I meet. Let me ask y'all the dumb questions, because do y'all get the dumb questions, and then we go over it, and they all say the same thing. So yeah, definitely.
I think some movie, it had to be something that made this misconception that everyone has. But drop them in the comments if you got a twin question. Okay. As usual, we want you guys to follow us on all social media at Twinspired Pod. I am Latora NP on all social media.
And I am Toya NB.
And, hit all of our buttons, follow, like, subscribe, all the things, and we'll finish with our mantra. We might not have it all figured out, but together we're figuring it out. One laugh, one lesson, one episode at a time.